Hi folks, this is Brian, aka Bfunkphenomenon, and these gals were on a roll. Well, that is until that little brown boogeyman came along. Ah, here he is. I featured both ladies, Marielle on the left and Sandy on the right, separately in previous snippets. And now, here they are, as a tag team, sparring together to elevate their skill level. Now, I'm not going into the details of this riff, but I am going to use this footage to give you a small example of a training technique, which I refer to as the Empathic Synchrony Model. Now, before I go any further, let me explain in short mirroring and synchrony. The objective of mirroring posture and movements is to elicit synchrony. And synchrony is a form of harmony with the person being mirrored. That could be a training partner, a trainee, or a small group, to polish up trouble points to help grow a fluent flow. Based on those definitions, the Empathic Synchrony Model is a model of training and communicating with the objective to establish rapport and trust through listening, moving, and emotional identification in order to tackle physical and mental hiccups and insecurities. Now here comes the interesting part. This model is an exclusive tool for the trainer. It's not about the trainee following the trainer, it's the other way around. I was observing Marielle and Sandy doing this drill for about 10 minutes out of their sight, before I stepped in to kick it up a notch. In those 10 minutes, I was physically modeling their posture and movements to understand how and why they were moving like they were, and how to make adjustments for each of them. The reason for doing this is, in pursuit of improvement, I don't want them to move like me. I want them to move like themselves. I'm not set out to clone people. I want people to improve who they are and help them to reach their personal full potential. In order to do that successfully, I have to crawl under their skins into their souls and figure out what's going on and how to get things smooth and fluently in the safest way possible, and preferably funky. Well, with all that being said, let's get back to the riff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Marielle is skipping out of frame, so while I'm adjusting the camera, you can see Sandy is not quite content with her technique, and she's letting her sparring partner know. But that will all change in a few minutes, after a few concentration reps. My main focus will be the tap, and to be more specific, tapping is the last section of this riff, where I want them crunching the upper body by engaging the abdominals while rolling the left shoulder forward. To make them more aware of the crunch, I ask them to freeze their posture at the end of each rep for a few seconds. Funny enough, as they become more aware of the crunch and improve it with each following rep, the skipping technique is getting better as well, without specifically addressing it. The skipping technique is executed right before the tap, and I did not address it on purpose for the fact that in the 10-minute mirroring phase I mentioned earlier, I strongly felt it would be best for them to focus on the tap with a freeze. Now again, I'm highlighting the shoulder rolling forward and positioning the arm and the hand so the brain gets less confusing signals of proprioceptive information. There is no way getting around a high amount of repetitions to build rapport and enough trust to slightly make safe adaptations where needed. There is a lot of information the brain has to deal with when executing this riff, but the girls are doing great, and they show significant improvement in such a short amount of time. A good observing skillful trainer is one thing, but all credits need to go to these magnificent ladies, putting in all the work and opening up themselves for guidance, which all leads to the best part of this video, and that's the well-deserved celebration at the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and catch you on the next one.